welcome and thank you for coming to join us for our first ever recognition event for our outstanding teachers. If you could help me, first of all, give a round of applause for all of those that have joined us tonight. So before we have dinner tonight, please help me welcome Jenna Quinn from Appleton East High School to the stage to sing the national anthem. Everyone, please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, thank you, Jenna. That was absolutely beautiful. So please be seated. Please enjoy your dinner, and the awards program will start approximately at 6:30. But while you are enjoying your dinner, we actually have a little teaser video for you to enjoy while you have your dinner as well. So please enjoy that as well. First of all, my name is Becky Bartosik. I am the President and CEO of the Fox Cities Chamber of Commerce. I am honored to be here with each of you tonight as we recognize and celebrate the educators who have gone above and beyond in nurturing the hearts and minds of the next generation of leaders. The educators in this room have a direct impact on the continued success of our community and making it a great place to live, learn, work, and play. We have one program change to announce. Stacy Engebretson will not be able to be our MC this evening. She has taken a new position, which will allow her to spend more time with her family. We wish her the best in her new role, and we are very lucky to have Nina Sperano, evening news anchor with NBC 26, as our MC for the evening. So before Nina comes up, if you could, please help me give her a round of applause for joining us. So congratulations to all of the award recipients and our 3 Educator of the Year finalists. We have so much to celebrate tonight. Get ready to be inspired by the videos and stories you're about to hear and see. But before we get started, we would like to welcome our presenting sponsor, Tim Bergstrom, to the stage.
Keep eating, everyone. And thank you, Becky. Teachers are molders of dreams for our children. Teachers define the pathway forward for young people in our communities so our communities can be stronger. Teachers dedicate their lives helping make our young people the best possible they can be. Teachers are the backbone of everything we all hope and prepare the next generation. They are our future parents in our communities. We at Bergstrom Automotive are proud and honored to salute the teachers and the education in our community, and to be a part of honoring those that inspire so many of us in the field of business. We want to say thank you for all you do for these kids. Thank you on behalf of our community and the difference that you're making every day. So on behalf of our entire team and company, thank you, teachers, for what you do, and congratulations to all of you that are being honored tonight. Giving me training wheels. I can do this. So I'd like to introduce, please help me welcome Nina Sperano to be our MC tonight as an anchor from NBC 26. Nina.
Find my place here, just the microphone a little shorter than most people. Thank you, Becky and Tim, of course. Thank you for the warm welcome and the warm round of applause. Thank you. I'm excited to be here tonight to celebrate the contributions of educators throughout the Fox Cities region. The award winners and the Fox Cities Chamber's first annual Excellence in Education Shining Star Program. At this time, we would like to recognize our partners and sponsors. Their investments and support make exceptional programs like this possible. They are the champions of business education partnerships. Thank you for your support of the mission of the Fox Cities Chamber and our regional educators who are making a difference in and outside of the classroom every day. Our presenting sponsor tonight is Bergstrom. Award sponsors: Aaron's Company, Employment Resource Group, Goodwill North Central, Wisconsin, Kimberly-Clark, Menasha Corporation, U.S. Venture, Bolt, and Microsoft. Contributing sponsor, the Fox Valley Technical College, radio partner WHBY, media partners Debbie Danon, Photography and Top View Media, and in partnership with NBC 26. It is now the time we've been waiting for. Let's get started with the awards tonight while you enjoy your dinner. Each winner in the first 7 categories will receive a Crystal Award with an unrestricted cash award of $500. We will begin the evening with our first Shining Star Award category, and that is Excellence in Early Childhood Education. This award honors a Fox Cities educator who has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to children and families in the first 5 years of development and learning. Now let's take a moment to hear a few words from the Excellence in Early Childhood Education nominator, Judy Boren.
My name is Judy Boren, and I am a faculty member in the Early Childhood Education program at Fox Valley Technical College. And I, along with 3 of our other faculty members, nominated Jenny Hollis for the Early Childhood Excellence in Education Award. So she's been at the Parent-Child Center on the campus of the Fox Valley Technical College for 24 years. She's been in the same classroom with the same age group in the same organization for that many years, and that's not common in the early childhood profession. Her knowledge of child development with the 3-year-olds that she teaches is such that she knows exactly what those children need, and she actually works with them for what specifically they need before they show it with their behavior, which may be challenging at times. One of the things that's unique about Jenny and that commitment is we have a student who graduated from our program who was in Jenny's classroom, and through Jenny's ability to work with her, she came back and wanted to be a teacher just like Jenny. So Catherine is her name, and she now works in the Parent-Child Center along with Jenny, who was her original mentor. One of the things that Jenny does is she's a cooperating teacher in our program to many of our early childhood education students. And she has mentored over 200 of the Fox Valley Technical College student teachers, going into her classroom and interacting with her, observing her methods, because that has such an impact in the field of the early childhood, and that mentorship is only possible because of Jenny's length of service. The biggest impact I think Jenny will have is her legacy will continue to send ripples throughout the community in the Fox Valley region from her longevity in the field and the impact she has on children, parents, families, and everyone in the community.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Laura Welsh of Kimberly-Clark to present the 2020 Shining Star Award for Excellence in Early Childhood Education. The winner, Jenny Hollis from Fox Valley Technical College.
Please forgive me if I seem nervous. I usually have a much smaller audience, and they're usually all sitting pretzel-legged. Thank you so much for this honor and just the recognition of early childhood education alone. And congratulations to all of tonight's recipients. I feel very honored to be included with all of you. I also want to thank the Fox Cities Chamber for this fantastic evening. I'm just in awe. And advocating for all educators. Kimberly-Clark, thank you. Over the course of my career in early childhood, I've had so many mentors and influencers who've helped me get to where I am today. The majority of them are about 3 feet tall, but along with them come their amazing, wonderful families who put their trust in us to care for their gems, and I'm so honored to do that. I also need to recognize some others who've made a significant impact on me. Al, my husband, I sure do love you. My mom, dad, and family. My mom would have loved this. Sorry. Donna Borkert, Avery Hoffman, dear friends who are here tonight, and the early childhood education instructors at FBTC, thank you. Thank you. And of course, my parent-child center family. Current day and who've moved on, they've all had such an impact, and I'm so incredibly grateful. This entire experience has been nothing short of amazing. I will continue to work very hard to be worthy of this award, and I will continue to love my little jumper friends. Thank you.
And that's why we're here tonight, a speech like that. Teachers, educators everywhere are just, don't get enough credit for what they do, and it's when you are finally getting an award for something you worked so hard for, to see her reaction, it just makes it all so worth it. I feel so lucky to be here tonight to hear these stories and meet these wonderful, amazing people. We now move on to the Excellence in Student Services Award category. This award honors a Fox City educator who has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to supporting students in and outside the classroom to enhance educational experiences and outcomes for students K through 16 education. Let's take a moment to hear from the nominator of the Excellence in Student Services Shining Star Award, Benny Westgore.
My name is Benny Westgore, and I nominated Brian Borchert for Excellence in Student Services Award. He works with a lot of at-risk students and a lot of young kids that have more weight on their shoulders than any of us might ever see in our lifetimes. A light bulb went off, essentially, when I read the email from the chamber and read what the awards were about in the different categories. His name instantaneously came to mind. His passion is for teaching and for life in general, and building other people up is it's incredible. You don't see that in a lot of people, and it shows in any task that he's going to take part in, or any activity with his students that he's going to take part in. He's passionate to begin with, and it sticks in the long term. And then lastly, I think, is his selflessness. He doesn't teach for awards. He teaches because his kids are what get him up in the morning. And that selflessness is what ensures that they have a pathway to everything that they deserve. And I think he's the guiding light on that pathway with his selflessness. Brian's legacy to his students, I think, is that I would put money on the fact that every student that comes across Brian, or that he teaches or has a chance to work with, at some point in their lives, whether it's 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, will be faced with a decision of some kind, a choice to make the right decision. Which pathway should I take? And I think that every student at some point will have Brian Borchert's voice in their head, helping to guide them to make the right decision. And I think that's the legacy that he will have, is that every student that he has touched and worked with will take Borchert with them when they go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Michael Schuler from Microsoft to present the 2020 Shining Star Award for Excellence in Student Services. And the winner is Brian Borchardt from Neenah High School.
Wow. I actually prepared something because usually in my classroom I just wing it. Sorry, Brian. Thank you to the Fox Cities Chamber of Commerce, Microsoft, and all those that were instrumental in putting this night together. Congratulations to all the award winners. I know this is not why we do it, but it is sure nice to know that we get recognized sometimes because we make a difference in the lives, but sometimes I know each day it doesn't seem that way. I'm humbled beyond belief in receiving this award. I'm so grateful for the people in my life that helped me along this educational journey. If it were not those people, I would not have a chance to impact so many students. I'm grateful for Marty Bonison, who relieved me from my sales job at New London Engineering 20 years ago, which pushed me into the education career path. I'm so grateful and supportive of my wife, Lori, and my 3 amazing children, Maddie, Sydney, and Carter. Man, you guys keep me grounded and lift my spirits on the toughest days. So many times, my job has taken me away from our family time, and you supported me without hesitation, knowing that the student on the phone needed my attention at that moment. I want to thank Dr. Mary Pfeiffer and Brian Wunderlich and the Neenah Joint School District for their education and dedication to the student population that often slips through the cracks. Though there is much more work to do, your willingness to trust teachers to be innovative has allowed us to get creative in how we approach our curriculum and reach the seemingly unreachable students. I'm grateful for Sarah Pennywell. So much of this award is because of you and the things you've been able to accomplish together for our students. Our ideas often began with a simple conversation, but ended up becoming so much more. We give our students hope that their life can be better. Benny, gee whiz, Benny, holy smokes, thank you. And Kelly Hicks, thank you so much for this nomination. You both, along with Neenah Rotary, are so instrumental in our community in reaching into our schools and supporting students. Education today is changing. The walls that once held the learning environment for students are dissolving, and in some cases literally dissolving in Neenah, so please vote for our referendum April 7th. It is imperative that we continue to build these community relationships. It gives our students the ability to link their learning with what can be. People like Benny and Kelly and organizations like Neenah Rotary and Myron Construction and Bergstrom Auto have been instrumental in creating that bridge between our community and schools. I have a lot to be grateful for. I'm truly blessed to love my job and love the students I serve. Thank you very much for this honor.
Didn't know I would need a box of tissues up here as MC tonight, but whenever we're talking about education and the difference that teachers make in a child's life, just gets me every time, so sorry if I get a little choked up throughout this whole thing. All right, the next category is Excellence in K through 12 Education. This award honors a Fox Cities educator who has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to children and families enrolled in K through 12 public and private education. Let's take a moment to hear a few words from Excellence in K through 12 Education nominator, Scott Jensen.
My name is Scott Jensen, and I nominated Mike Slowinski for the K through 12 Education Award. What inspired me to nominate Mike for a Shining Star Award was getting to spend some time with him through Leadership Fox Cities, and we got an opportunity to tour Menasha High School. When we did that, we got to meet then Principal Larry Haase. Getting to meet some of the students at that time and getting to meet Larry and go through the whole school inspired Mike to go ahead and apply for the position. It's something that he did during while we were in that class, and he talked a little bit to our smaller group about how it kind of moved him to go ahead and apply. And so seeing that, how that had changed him and inspired him to apply for that position, And then going forward and seeing him in the last couple of years really grow in that role, and his passion for students and the community and education, I felt like he's really deserving of this award. I think Mike's legacy is really going to be helpful with steering kids in the right direction, giving them a good, clear path for success. Mike's demonstrated his commitment to students through various ways. A couple of things that catch my attention was a few months back at a football game at Menasha, he was leading the students through the roller coaster cheer, and it just shows how he's got a good personality and he's able to connect with the students in different ways. I would say the three qualities that Mike exemplifies are his enthusiasm. I think he comes in every day excited to work with students and take on whatever challenges come his way. His leadership is great, is phenomenal. He's working with a lot of different people from various levels in the education system, from the school board, the superintendent, to his colleagues at the school. And so he's really been able to help adapt with his leadership and implementing new things into the school system there. That's really been received well. And lastly, his determination. He's really grown in his profession as an educator through the different ranks, and so I think that's something that, where he can go is limitless. And so I think Menasha is really excited to have him there, and he's been blessed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Bill Ryan from U.S. Venture to present the 2020 Shining Star Award for Excellence in K-12 Education. And the winner, Mike Slewinski from Menasha High School.
Make sure I don't drop this thing. Well, good evening. I'd like to say thank you to the Fox Cities Chamber of Commerce and all the organizations sponsoring tonight's event. And also thank you to my friend Scott Jensen for nominating me for this award. I think everyone in their life at some point should have a hype man like Scott. There are so many passionate and dedicated educators in our local area who represent excellence in their schools and classrooms each day. And I'm truly honored and humbled to be mentioned in that class. I have to be honest though, it feels a little bit awkward accepting an individual award in a team sport like education. There are so many amazing people whose combined efforts help our students to achieve excellence through our educational system. And the credit tonight really belongs with them. I'd like to start by thanking the most important of these people in my life, my wife Emma. As a passionate and dedicated teacher herself, Emma not only supports her students each day, but she sacrifices a lot for me and allows me to be able to do what I do. For some inexplicable reason, she puts up with my crazy schedule as a high school principal. The many nights I'm away from home while she takes care of our two young boys, the unexpected meetings and events, and a few nights when I come home with something from the day still weighing heavily on my mind. Somehow she manages to find a way to have her own career, support our boys, Abraham and Henry, support me, and keep our household running. I don't know how you do it, Emma, but I know I could never do it without you. So thank you, and I love you. There's a saying that we have at Menasha High School, and you can find it plastered on our walls, outside of every classroom, on our school letterhead, and on yard signs and bumper stickers throughout our town. And it says, Menasha High School, building a community of excellence. I have the unbelievable opportunity to witness as our teachers, secretaries, food service workers, maintenance team, school board, and our administrators rally around this mission, this calling, to wake up each day to continually strive to improve ourselves, our students, and our community. Thank you to our team at Menasha High School for your passion, dedication, and your unwavering belief in the potential of every one of our students to succeed and achieve success and happiness in their lives. Your work is truly inspiring. And last but certainly not least, I would like to thank the wonderful students of Menasha High School. You are our future. You are the reason that we get up in the morning. Thank you for inspiring us to be better each and every day. Thank you for providing us the purpose for our life's work. It's the privilege of a lifetime to serve this community and our students. And it's because of you that I'm so proud to be able to call myself a Menasha Blue Jay. Thank you very much.
The team sport of education. That's a quote to write down. Moving on to our next category, inclusive excellence in education. This award honors a Fox City educator who has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to comprehensive practice of valuing, engaging, advocating for, and celebrating the rich diversity of students enrolled in K through 16 education. Now, a few words from Inclusive Excellence in Education nominator, Amy Gauze.
Amy Gauze, Jason Friedley for the Inclusive Excellence in Education Award. What inspired me to nominate Jason for a Shining Star Award is Jason is a kind and caring person, and he's a great role model for his students. Jason shows his commitment to students by actively looking for ways to engage them in the community. So he's taking them to performances, he's looking for those real world life experiences that is going to show them how those lessons that he's teaching in the classroom are going to come to life and how they're going to be able to be used once they leave the classroom. Jason is kind to his students, his colleagues, and his community. He is dedicated to engaging his students in a quality education, and he's community focused. So he's really committed to providing a community that people both want to work and live in, and a community that his students are going to engage in and have those real life world experiences in. For me, Jason's legacy is going to be his commitment to arts education. I really appreciate his engagement with the students and providing those arts opportunities. He is bringing, 6th grade students to performances at the Fox Cities Performing Arts Center. He is getting them involved in musicals. I've had the privilege to work with Jason for over the past 5 years as a member of our Educator Ambassador Committee at the Fox Cities Performing Arts Center. He's volunteering at the Center Stage Musical Theater Program at the Performing Arts Center. He's really committed to providing those arts education programs both in and outside the district and providing those well-rounded education opportunities in the arts for his students.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Denise Starcher from Menasha Corporation to present the 2020 Shining Star Award for Inclusive Excellence in Education. And the winner is Jason Friedley from Horace Mann Middle School.
Good evening. I'd like to thank the Fox Cities Chamber for making tonight's celebration possible and extend congratulations to the other award recipients for their achievements and service in the field of education. I'd also like to acknowledge Amy Gauze and the Fox City Performing Arts Center for the award nomination, Denise Starcher and the Menasha Corporation for their sponsorship, Dr. Mary Pfeiffer and the Neenah Joint School District for their continued support of the arts, Brian Wunderlich and Andy Burnell my past administrators and current administrator, John Harvey, who was my mentor and friend, who turned me on to the theater many years ago, and all the staff members that I continue to work with and have had the opportunity to work with and learn from over the years. I'm completing my 24th year teaching 6th grade students with emotional and behavioral disabilities. During my career, I've witnessed many changes. Students, families, society are ever changing. The roles public schools serve with regards to mental health have changed. Student access to technologies and social media have changed. And the politics surrounding public education have changed. What hasn't changed? The need for strong public schools in our communities, supported by all stakeholders, families with kids in schools, individuals without school-age children, local businesses, and elected officials. Despite the ever-changing educational landscape, our core mission as educators has remained the same. Take all the students that show up at our doors, try to expand their minds, foster a love of learning, strengthen a sense of belonging in community, and set them on a path for self-actualization. The arts help us fulfill that mission. As educators, we not only have the opportunity, I believe we have the responsibility to utilize and integrate the arts into our students' school experiences. The Fox Cities Performing Arts Center has played a pivotal role in providing access to the arts for students in the Fox Cities and surrounding communities. The center focuses on creating unique arts experiences for students in the area, such as programs like the Paths program, Center Stage High School Theater program, and the AmCore Education Series. The center just celebrated hosting their 400,000th student through the Education Series. I'd like to recognize Amy Goss, Director of Programming and Community Engagement for the Fox Cities Performing Arts Center, for your outstanding leadership and dedication to the fulfillment of the PAC's mission. Thank you. In closing, I'd like to thank my parents, Dale and Helen, my in-laws, Dick and Marcia, my brother Dave, my wife Tricia and daughter Lucy. I try to make you all proud. Finally, please go see live theater, whether that's at the PAC, your local high school, yes, even your middle schools. You'll be impressed with what you see and what you experience. And for those of you that live in Neenah, please support your public schools on April 7th and vote yes. Thank you.
Our next category is Excellence in Higher Education. This award honors a Fox Cities educator who has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to students' success and/or the advancement of knowledge in higher education. Let's listen to the Excellence in Higher Education nominator, Alexis Starkowitz.
Alexis Sharkowitz, I nominated Kate Manthe from UW Oshkosh for the Excellence in Higher Education Award. I was inspired to nominate Kate because I know how much she's influenced my life, and in the last 2.5 years, I've seen that same excellence rub off on other students that are new or that have graduated, and she just dedicates so much of her time and energy and brings so much heart into the classroom. She demonstrates her commitments in so many ways. First, she focuses on current students, very involved in the insurance program. She's the director there and is also an advisor for the insurance club. So she kind of mentors students, does career coaching, lines them up with internships and scholarship opportunities. And in addition, she also focuses on alumni of the program, and she keeps very close contact with all of her students. In fact, I know at least a quarter of her social schedule is all alumni and cocktail hours and things like that to stay in touch and help them advance their careers in any way possible. And then in addition, she applies herself towards incoming students and provides scholarship opportunities and any advice that she possibly can to help them feel comforted at school and get them in the right area that they might be interested in for their future career. I think first off, I would say excitement. She brings so much excitement into the classroom on a historically boring topic of insurance. Additionally, she's so dedicated, so I would say her dedication is huge, and it definitely shows through as a professor and also working alongside her with the insurance club. And lastly, I would say the lighthearted and welcomingness that she brings into the program, because she wants everyone to feel as though they have a place, regardless of their experience or knowledge on the topic. She wants everyone to feel welcome, that they're able to be involved.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Ben Bruns from Bolt Company to present the 2020 Shining Star Award for Excellence in Higher Education. And the winner is Kate Manthe from UW Oshkosh.
Wow. So, Miss Alexis, you're trying to make me cry again. There are so many people to thank. First of all, thank you to the Fox Cities Chamber of Commerce, Bolt, and all of the event sponsors, because this is a great celebration of education, and I'm really honored to be here, celebrating with everyone else. Thanks also to the employers in the Fox City area. We have so many great employers that provide internships and jobs for our students. And this is a great place to live and work, don't you think? Personally, I want to thank Dr. Scott Beyer for looking for some kind of insurance professional to come and teach that boring topic. I think it's fascinating. So thanks to Scott. Thank you to Secura, my former employer, because they actually gave me that flexibility to serve as an adjunct for a couple of years and ultimately leave the company to find this opportunity. But they still support us, they support the program, as do other insurance companies in the Fox Valley, and there are so many. Again, this is a great place to live and work. I want to thank the College of Business staff and faculty. The transition from professional life to academic life is very challenging at times. It's not that easy. And your patience and guidance have been invaluable, so thank you for that. I also want to thank the students. Oh my goodness, the amazing students. I am so blessed to work with such talent. And there are a lot of amazing students who inspire me every day, and I am honored to serve all of you. And I love keeping in touch, even if it means a cocktail hour. Love it. Love keeping in touch. I also want to thank my family. I have so many family members here that I didn't even know were coming. So thank you all for coming and being here with me. A special thanks to a couple who were cheerleaders for me but aren't able to be here. Daddy-O and Grams, here's to you. Also, I want to thank my husband, my spousal unit, Rodney. He doesn't always know what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, but he's got my back every day. So thank you, honey. Thanks much.
There's so much passion in education. It's so satisfying to see these awards being handed out because of that passion. Our next category is Excellence in Special Education. This award honors a Fox Cities educator who has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to serving and advocating for students with special needs in K through 16 education. Let's listen to the nominator for the Excellence in Special Education Award category, Amy Rolfs.
My name is Amy Rolfs. I nominated Monica Alabak for the Special Education category. I was inspired to nominate Monica for a Shining Star Award because she's amazing. Every time I've ever observed her teach, I'm always taken back by how her foundation is dignity and respect. Monica's educational approach inspires and empowers the students that she works with to try new things in the workforce that they might not otherwise try. You really just have to see her teach. She does amazing work in the classroom. I'm really proud of the work that Monica does. I wish everyone could see it, and I wanted her to know how much we appreciated her, and I wanted her to, I guess, get recognized in a big way for the work that she does. So the students that Monica works with are students that come to us or get referred to us at Valley Packaging Industries. They might have a disability or another disadvantage that makes learning work skills a little bit challenging. So Monica works with this population to get them ramped up to become independent in the world of work. Monica demonstrates her commitment to students by being there for them every day. She meets them exactly where they're at, and by doing that, she helps them grow on their own personal journey. Her dedication is that she never gives up on anyone, so in spite of any types of challenges, whether they're challenges in the educational setting or just personal challenges that come along with the students, she is there for them and there to help them in their own personal journey. So she's very dedicated. And her brilliance really is just everything about her. She's just incredibly dynamic, and she just approaches education much differently than the way I see others do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Jenny Moore with Goodwill North Central Wisconsin to present the 2020 Shining Star Award for Excellence in Special Education. And the winner, Monica Alabak from Valley Packaging Industries.
So, good evening, everybody. First, I wanted to say thank you to the Fox Cities Chamber of Commerce for honoring educators this evening. I would also like to thank Goodwill Industries of North Central Wisconsin for sponsoring this award. It is an honor and a privilege to be here today. I do also have some other people to thank. Amy Rolfs, my nominator at Valley Packaging, for encouraging me to do what I do and allowing me to do it every day. I would also like to thank Martin Rudd. He's the Assistant Chancellor at UW-Oshkosh Fox Cities campus, for his nomination as well. I just really appreciate you welcoming us to the campus and providing a safe and wonderful learning environment for us. I would also like to thank a few great people at Valley Packaging who keep everything running smoothly every day. Jess, Megan, Tammy, and Caitlin, who keep up my program on track. The United Way actually helps us out quite a bit, and even though they're not here this evening, I am really grateful for their continued support. I would also like to take the time to thank my students. Their efforts make me want to be the best person/teacher possible, because they deserve my best. My family, who holds me together and makes me laugh on a daily basis. Thank you, Chad, Caroline, and Trenton. Finally, I would like to congratulate all the other award winners for their accomplishments and their success. Thank you very much for the award.
The last category before we reveal the 3 finalists for Educator of the Year is Excellence in Career and Technical Education. This award honors a Fox Cities educator who has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to students' success in career and technical education. Let's listen to the nominator for the Excellence in Career and Technical Education Award category, Rita O'Brien.
Rita O'Brien. I nominated Cindy Pavelski for the Career in Technical Education Excellence in Education Award. So Cindy definitely believes in the power of youthful thinking. She and Dave Willems from Willems Marketing started a program, our student marketing program, and within that, students have had the ability to not only learn in the classroom, but they're also taking their learning out into our community by applying knowledge that they have to real-world projects. Cindy has an amazing relationship with her students. It is very businesslike, she's very results-driven, and her students respect and also learn so much from her. And that is given when they come back after they graduate, and they'll just say, it's amazing how prepared I was once I went to college, or once I went directly into employment, or once I started my job or different projects I was doing. They felt confident and well prepared going out into their life after high school. So Cindy works so strong with her students on what a true leader is. She leads by example with her students. Through that leadership has the ability to be collaborative. They know they have to collaborate in order to get their grades, because they're also getting those 3 credits from Fox Valley Technical College. So there's a lot of collective work that goes on for them to balance all that they're doing, and they do that very well. And then the third would be how to apply those academic experiences. So as I stated, students are getting college level credit in the course. They're doing real world business projects out with our community partners, and they still have to focus on the grades that they're getting in the classroom. So a lot goes on in a 2-hour class period each and every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Pat Weller from Aaron's Company to present the 2020 Shining Star Award for Excellence in Career and Technical Education. And the winner, Cindy Pavelski from Appleton North High School.
Thank you so very much for allowing me to be here tonight. And I want to first start off, and I want to thank God, because He is who I look up to, and He is who has given me the strength and the courage and the peace of mind that I need to walk through life with a positive attitude. Next, I want to thank my mother and my father for teaching me to give back to others, and for instilling in me the meaning of a strong work ethic. Working hard to find ways to make others happy is what gives me the most joy in life. My husband, Tom, and my children, Anthony, Shay, and Isaac, have been my rocks, and I cherish their honesty and compassion. Thank you to my family. Thank you to the Appleton Area School District, especially to Rita O'Brien, Dave Pettenberg, Barry O'Connor, Dr. Baseman, Ben Vogel, and my CTE family at North, East, and West High School. My AASD school district has encouraged my creativity and has always supported my frameworks and new ways of challenging students to find their passions. Thank you, Dave Willems, Appleton Downtown Incorporated, the downtown business owners and nonprofits, and all the many clients
and business mentors of the Appleton Area School District Student Marketing Team. This community does not say no. This community says yes and offers AASD students experiences and opportunities that help with self-discovery and career awareness. I look forward to future collaborations with my Fox Valley business community. A special thank you to my friend Keegan O'Brien, who helped with the framework and the early work of the student marketing team, and who has continued to encourage and support the work I do in career and technical education. Thank you, Aaron's and Pat Weller, for sponsoring this award and for supporting career and technical education. Thank you, Fox Cities Chamber, for this amazing opportunity to be recognized for supporting career and technical education in the Fox Valley. Finally, I want to thank my students. You are the reason I'm standing here today. You have made me a better person, and you have taught me as much as I have taught you, probably more. I am forever grateful for the many teenagers who I have been blessed to work with as an educator. Thank you so much.
Now, before we move on to Educator of the Year finalists, we have to draw winners for the Excellence in Education 50/50 raffle. The Fox Cities Chamber Foundation had 1,000 tickets to sell. Ticket sales fell a little short, but still, the top prize is $5,000. Now, you gotta be 18 to win. Almost everybody. But you don't have to be present to win. Where are those tickets? I thought a big barrel would come in. Oh, there's a barrel. I figured the big barrel would come in shortly. So get your tickets out. But again, you don't have to be present to win. Second prize will be $1,000. Third prize, $500. A lot of money. No drum roll? All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can pick? Back you should pick. Okay, I'll pick. I almost had a chance to pick.
Are we third prize first?
This is third prize, $500.
All right.
You ready? And the winner is Hillary Anderson. Hillary is not here. We'll make sure she gets her prize of $500. I'll write that down. Second prize of $1,000 goes to Kristen Trimberger. Are you here? Oh, that's so exciting. I heard you ask. Congratulations. You can go see Tom in the back of the room to collect your bucks. I probably should have made that clear.
You can always find Tom near the bar.
All right, big prize, $5,000. That's a lot of money. Just think what you can do with that. And the winner, the $5,000 grand prize for the 50/50 raffle is Walter Bell. Otherwise, he could join Tom at the bar. We'll make sure he gets it.
My name is Monica Jones. I'm a teacher at Xavier High School. I've been teaching for 18 years. I teach juniors and seniors social studies. I had an outstanding educator when I was in high school, a great teacher. Her influence on me was profound. We were able to get to know her on a deeper level. She was able to teach and inspire us. And so being an educator for me is all about relaying that to my students, helping them feel more comfortable in my classroom, allowing them to be who they are, their authentic selves. I am a social studies teacher. I have resources out there. I'm able to connect with local law enforcement. I'm able to bring my students into the Outagamie County Courthouse and have them watch justice in action. And more importantly, I'm able to reach out to community members. It gives them an opportunity, and it gives me an opportunity to highlight what's going really well, and also what are the real life issues we're struggling with here in the Valley, and how do we make a change? That's what it's really all about. For me, when I think about my students, probably my proudest moment is when they walk across the stage at graduation. They get their diploma. But I'd also say when they reach out after they've graduated, long after they've left my classroom, when they send a text message or an email, "Hey, Mrs. Jones, I voted for the first time," or when they share with me what their future is going to be, what their job might entail. Whenever they use some of the knowledge that they learned in my classroom to make a big life decision, or to have an opportunity to just share with me what they remember from class. Those are proud moments. Those are moments when I know I've done my job really well.
Paul Larson. I teach middle school 7th graders and high school agriculture 9 through 12 at Freedom High School. I think looking back, what inspired me to be an educator is the family history that we have as educators in my family. My father's traced back our genealogy to where we've had an educator every generation in our family since the Revolutionary War. My dad taught agriculture the longest for 39 years, and I think watching him work with students and see the interaction he had and the time he spent with students in the summertime working on their projects at home, on their home farm or business, was inspiring. And watching how those students came back to visit with him and check in with him and tell them their story and how successful they'd been was real inspiring. But I think the proudest moment for me is when I see what I'd call your non-typical students that maybe try ag for the first time, or they're maybe not real successful in math and science, and they just don't enjoy school, but they come down and they work with our fish and our 4,000 gallons of water and our 1,500 perch swimming around, and they find excitement in that. Or they work with me in the greenhouse, or maybe it's with the hydroponic lettuce that we're growing for the cafeteria, and they can grow things and watch it come to life. Those students whose parents will tell me at conferences, "You're the reason my kid comes to school and puts up with the other stuff." I think what we're missing in all of society right now is we have a bunch of students that just don't know what they want to do. And if we could have a better connection and even more connections with somebody like Fox Cities Chamber and other businesses and industry to help students see, whether that's a job shadow or that's an internship or that's a youth apprenticeship program, get more students even involved in that to find out what are some of these careers out there that I might not know about. If they had a job shadow or a speaker come and talk to them about what their job is like and what their career is like and how successful they've been, that might just give them a spark enough to say, all right, I can do this and I can find my way and my path. I think every time I walk in my classroom, I want to think about how can I impact students, but also what impact those students can have for others.
My name is Terry Fechter. I am in my 24th year of education. All 24 years have been in special ed at the elementary level. I was in Appleton. I've been in Appleton School District for 23 years, 12 years at Franklin Elementary, and now 11 at Richmond Elementary. No day is ever boring and no year is ever the same. This year I see kids in 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade. So I'm across many, many grade levels. And I really love it. I've got kids that are out of high school and coming back and telling me about their job that they have and how they're so thankful that Mrs. Fechter, you taught me how to work with money, and your math skills have got me this great job, and now I've got a car. I've got high schoolers that come back and invite me to their graduation and to their graduation parties. I have my middle schoolers that come back and they thank me for preparing them for middle school. And it's just their care, that they know that I care, that they come back and they see me. We joke because I'm also one that likes to share treats. I feel education starts with the belly to get to the brain. So I'm known to make banana bread. So they come back to get that banana bread. But I know for me, they're there because they trust me. And I've built a good relationship, and that makes me feel really proud personally. My legacy would be that I want them to realize that passion truly is contagious. That when you find something that really sparks you, to take it and run with it, to really enjoy it and share it.
This had to be a difficult decision. We're going to start with awarding the 2 runner-up finalists, but first, let's welcome to the stage Dawn Sonnenberg from Employment Resource Group to present the 2020 Shining Star Educator of the Year Finalist Awards, and of course, the Educator of the Year Award. Now please help me welcome all 3 Educator of the Year finalists to the stage. Terry Fetcher, Monica Jones, and Paul Larson. Hang on. I know, sorry to hang the suspension.
First year.
Sorry about that. All right, I'm going to read the runner-up. The first 2, the runner-up, and then we'll save the winner for last. The 2 finalists, Monica Jones and Terry Fetcher. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and honor Paul Larson from Freedom High School as Educator of the Year.
I'm not sure wow is enough, but that's where I'll start. The other award winners had an advantage. They knew that they were winners and they could pull something out of their jacket. I had no idea. And hearing about those 2 ladies, wow, unbelievable, amazing. Thank you so much to the Fox Cities Chamber and Becky and Amy and all the other staff that made this possible. How great and wonderful it is to recognize educators. Sometimes educators are looked down upon and poo-pooed, and we're chasing really good quality candidates away from education. And I think that's a shame. But something like this, a night like this where we celebrate education and the businesses are here and the sponsors are here, it makes it so much better to show students that, hey, this is a great career, you can be recognized, there's a lot of opportunities for you, and it's just wonderful. Thank you to so many folks, doesn't go far enough. Start with family. My dad is here, he's taught for 39 years, been a big inspiration, along with my ag teacher from high school, who unfortunately isn't able to be with us because he passed on. Elliot Michael was his name, from Amherst. It's not a coincidence that my son's middle names are Elliot and Michael, for my two boys, because Elliot was that big an influence on my life, and what a wonderful man he was. Sitting at my table tonight just with my family is 176 years in education. There's a lot of other years that aren't with us tonight that are still in education as well. So needless to say, when we get together for family dinners and things, you know what we talk about. We talk about school. I 33 years ago, I was so blessed to be hired by the Freedom School District, and I took a struggling program with a lot of help from the community. And this award might have my name on it, but it is my firm and true belief that it would not have my name on it if it was not for the board, administration, the support that we get for our program. My teaching partner, Kevin Champeau, is here. He's been with me since 1991. I joke that I've slept in more hotel rooms with him than I have my wife. And it's true with all the FFA things that we've done with students and traveling. That's really the case. And Kevin's been a tremendous workhorse, oftentimes behind the scenes, where I might be out in front of the camera. He's definitely the guy that's been there supporting and pushing along with me all the way, and it's been an awesome ride. We've really done well together. I'd be remiss without thanking Mr. Kilstoff for nominating me. I'm not really sure what inspired that, but I definitely appreciate it. And I think the best part of this award opportunity is that we didn't have to do anything. We were nominated and we were done. Show up and have steak. Okay, cool. I can do that. A lot of awards that you get recognized with, or somebody nominates you for, they give you this stack of stuff and it's like homework. I'm like, good Lord. But this one truly means a lot to me. First time for the Fox Cities to sponsor this event. I'm counting that it becomes an annual thing, and it's really a tremendous opportunity. I thank the Freedom District. I thank the students that I work with every day. The students that I work with are excited, and they come in excited, and then they find out about agriculture and they learn more. And they come down and they find out where science fits and where math fits, and why did I have to know that math stuff? And when you're looking at the pH in a hydroponic system, and how do you adjust that, and how do you work in millisiemens so that you get the fertilizer level right? All those kinds of things, students go, oh, that's why we had to know that stuff. And we're where we apply it. So I get the fun part. You know, academic folks get a bad rap because they're dull and they're boring and they're blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I get the fun part. I take that stuff and I apply it, and that's what makes it fun for me every day. I've had an awesome job that I love, and I love going to work and working with my students, and especially in Freedom, it's been an awesome place to work. Whenever we have a crazy idea like, oh, let's raise fish, they haven't said no. And a few times I've had to say I'm sorry, but most of the time they've been cool with it. So it's been an awesome opportunity to work there. I'd be remiss if I did not thank my wife, Fonda. 31 years she's put up with me and traveling and going everywhere and running around with my hair on fire, it seems like sometimes. We actually met in the copy room of the Freedom High School. So I guess I owe Freedom that too. So, but it's worked out pretty well. We have two wonderful boys who are growing 28, 26, and they're out being successful, and that's awesome. So thank you so much again to the Fox Cities Chamber and all of you here tonight. Congratulations to all award winners, and what a great opportunity Fox Cities is providing for us to live and work and just be outstanding educators, and I'm awed by the people who are around us here tonight. Thanks very much. Congratulations.
Thank you everybody for coming tonight. What an amazing night. So inspiring to hear all these incredible stories and meeting all these incredible people in this room tonight. I really enjoyed being your MC, so thank you for letting me come in. And let's give everyone in this room one more round of applause for being the outstanding educators that you are, an outstanding contribution to our community. Now please help me welcome again Becky back to the podium for closing remarks.
Thank you, Nina. And once again, can we give another round of applause for Nina for stepping in and helping us with this great event? So this is the point in the night where I always go off script and my crew gets really nervous really quickly. Yes, uncomfortable. So, you know, we have such a great appreciation for all of the educators in this room, but I have to tell you about the past 2 days at the Chamber of Commerce. Many of you know that it was our Future Fox Cities Career Expo the past 2 days. So yesterday, my team of 15 people welcomed in 2,000 8th graders from 24 schools, and we rotated them through to meet 72 employers. And today we brought in another 1,000 students that were high schoolers to talk to those employers about youth apprenticeships and job shadowing and ways to get summer jobs. And then at the end of it all, we thought, well, let's throw a dinner. So if I could please have my crew stand up and please help me thank them for all their work. Thank you so very much for all of you working. So once again, thank you to our educators and all the nominators tonight for not only inspiring and uplifting the evening, but for the work you do every day for our K through 16 students and our community. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our first annual. I promise you we will be back next year. Our first annual Excellence in Education Shining Star Awards. Thank you all for coming tonight and helping us celebrate. We look forward to facilitating more business and education partnerships throughout 2020. Good night, drive safe, and please take your time. We want you to enjoy this evening together.